Hello, beautiful co-creators. Today what I want to do is I want to first of all say thank you, and that I'm very grateful that I received 20 views on my first video for my channel. It's actually more than I really thought I was going to receive, so I'm very grateful for that. And that brings me to the subject of this video today. I want to talk to you about gratitude, about being grateful. And being grateful is more than just saying thank you. It's more than just being in a place where you are saying thank you but not really feeling it. Being grateful is feeling it. Our words don't have power unless we have emotion behind them. The universe doesn't communicate in words, and it can't bring to us what we want unless we are feeling the presence of it already. So gratitude is the bridge to love. Gratitude is derived from the feeling of love. And love is our true nature. It's who we truly are. It's the source of everything. It is the supreme power in this universe in which everything comes from. There is no other power but love. Everything else is just a lack of love. Everything that is derived from another place, such as sickness or ill health, is merely a lack of love. Love is the only power in this universe. Gratitude is a step below love, but it's the bridge that connects us to love. And love is the most creative power, the most creative force in this universe. Most religious texts call love God. They say God is love and love is God, which is so true because love creates things in our lives. But we can get back to that later. Whenever we are grateful for whatever we have, we are appreciating it. And if we are not appreciating something that we have in our life right now, then we are depreciating it and the value goes down. But the second we start appreciating what we have in our lives, the value goes up and we receive more of what we are being thankful for, what we are being grateful for. It's kind of like if you have somebody working for you and they do a really good job and you say, wow, thank you, I'm so appreciative of what you are doing, and you pay them, you maybe give them a bonus and pay, and then they do more because they feel appreciative. They feel as though their work is being noticed, and so they give you even more. And that's kind of how it works with the universe. Whenever you are saying thank you for what I have right now, even if it's in a state in which you aren't necessarily happy with it, but if you can feel grateful for where you are because you are where you are, then the universe will give you more. It will give you more money or more positive relationships or more energy or more health. It'll give you more and help you to appreciate what you have even more. The universe is like a mirror. Or an echo. What we give out comes back to us, and it's often magnified, especially when we are connected to the power of love, because that's when we're connected to the most creative force in this universe. Whenever you can say thank you for your money, for example, say you're wanting to have more money in the bank, but you don't see the number that you want in your bank account, and first of all, money is merely a tool. It's merely a means to an end, and you can't put money above love. But if you can feel love for the money you do have and say, thank you so much for the abundance that I have right now, and I'm so grateful that this is only an indication that I can build it even further, but I'm so grateful that I have money that allows me to do these things and it allows me to explore and to give and to really expand in my life. Then the universe will hear that. And if you are giving love towards the money that you have right now, even if it's not the amount that you want or that you necessarily need, then the universe will hear that. It will hear you saying thank you, and it will expand that. Anytime we put our emotion and our focus onto something, on any subject, that subject expands in our awareness. It expands in our lives. It grows, and we receive more of whatever we are thinking about, focusing on, and feeling about. And so it doesn't matter what it is. If it's good or bad, it's going to expand as long as you are focusing on it and putting emotion towards it. I use gratitude a lot. I use it practically every day. What I do is I just I'm alone in my house, and so I just sort of think about all the things that I'm grateful for. My car, my friendships, my relationships with people, the internet, because it allows me to connect with so many amazing people. um, and so many things. Uh, I get on a rampage of appreciation, which is what Abraham Hicks likes to call it. And I start feeling really good. And whenever we can feel really good and excited and anticipated for what's coming next, the universe will correspond to that. It will correspond to our vibration, our energetic vibration, and will bring to us like vibrations to help reinforce what we are feeling. And if there's something you want to manifest in your life through the law of attraction, saying thank you for already having it, even if you can't see it on the third dimensional plane, saying thank you for already having it, such as a car or a new job or a relationship, saying thank you and feeling as though you already have it and feeling so much love and so much appreciation to God or spirit or the universe or love or whatever you want to call it, you are going to attract that. If you can stay in that like vibration of already having what you want, you are going to experience what you want. It's a law of the universe and it's going to work every single time. I manifested a Vitamix once using the law of gratitude. And if you don't know what a Vitamix is it's a really powerful commercial blender that I use to make green smoothies and nut butters and like almond milk and soups. You can cook soups in this. It's really nice. And I didn't have it. I didn't know how I was going to get it. And I never once thought about the money. I never once thought about how much it cost, because I knew that if I did, I would be blocking myself off from receiving it in the most harmonious way possible. Because our minds are very limited. And when we just think about, for example, the money to get whatever we want, we are only thinking about one way of receiving our manifestation, when there are an infinite number of ways to receive what you want. Money is just one tool. It's just one tool. When there are an infinite number of ways. There could be a friend that you may know that could just give it to you, or you could win it in a contest, or there's so many ways. You just don't know. So never think about the money when you're trying to manifest a material object or an inanimate object. But anyway, every day I would do my gratitude practice. I would just say every single thing that I was grateful for: my car, the people in my life, the experiences that I have, and then I would say I'm so grateful for my Vitamix because it helps to improve my health and helps give me more energy and more vitality, and it helps me to expand and give more love to people because I'm able to take care of myself first, so I can give so much more to myself, to the world. And so I felt really good about having my Vitamix, and I would see in my mind's eye on my kitchen counter the Vitamix in the color I wanted, in the size, and the model, and I would taste the green smoothies, and I would feel the material, and I would hear it in my mind, and I would say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And during that process, it also came to me in my mind. Something came to me saying it would be nice if I could also receive a check in the mail from somebody, and then I just sort of let it go. I just sort of imagined it going off into the universe, because I didn't know I didn't know anyone who would just send me a check in the mail. Like, I didn't know anyone that would just send me a random check in the mail. And so I just sort of let it go, and I didn't think about it. And then 2 weeks later, after I was still doing my gratitude practice and saying thank you for my Vitamix, thank you so much for it, I'm so grateful that I have it in my life, and I'm so grateful that it helps bring me more energy and more vitality and more whatever, more health, I guess. I I went to the mail. I went to the mailbox. I checked the mail like I do almost every day, and I got a letter from some company saying that money was owed to me, and that if I paid 10% to their company, they would give me the money that was owed to me. And I thought it was a scam, so I got a piece of paper like this, and I sort of started to tear it, and then a thought came into my mind saying, well, if the company has its return address and it's telling me that it'll give the money to me, it just doesn't. I mean, it kind of seems like a scam, but it almost doesn't. So I got on the internet. I started researching. Always research before you take action. And apparently people also received the same letter from the same company. And as a matter of fact, money was owed to them by the state. And so I searched online and found out that money was indeed owed to me by the state from school or something, from taxes. I don't remember. I didn't ask questions. But it was owed to me, and I filled out my credentials, and a week later, in the mail, I got a check for the money that was owed to me in full without having to pay the 10%. And it was more than enough to cover the Vitamix and reinforce the knowingness that gratitude works, that love works, that law of attraction works, that I didn't have to eat, like, a check just came in the mail. I let that go into the universe. I thought about wanting to have a check in the mail and just letting it go and being unattached and detached from it and being grateful for it and being grateful for my Vitamix. And then a couple of weeks later, I received it in the most harmonious way possible. Never once thinking about the money. When you can think about the joy and the gratitude of already having what you want, no matter what it is, the universe will bring to you all the cooperative components to manifest that reality, manifest that thing or that person or that relationship or that job or that car or, you know, that mental or emotional or health state that you want to be in. So always, 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 every day, if you can just be grateful for everything that you have, even if it's running water or having a bed to sleep in or having, you know, a pillow to lay your head or having food to eat to help your body, you know, excel in its health, and just being grateful for everything and really feeling it when you say it. I like to take 30 minutes out of my day if I can and just sort of go around my house, walk around my house and just say everything I'm grateful for one after another. And the more things I say, the more things come up in my head and I have to say them. And I feel so good. And after that 30 minutes, I feel so good. I feel so excited and energetic and happy that it totally beats any sort of depressed feelings I may have had earlier. And I'm light, I'm carefree, I'm able to experience kinder people because the more happiness you feel, the more kind people are attracted to you, the same vibrational people are attracted to you. So, and then more opportunities are attracted to you as well. And also a good thing to remember is whenever you're practicing gratitude, to practice it and feel it in a way that's unconditional and, well, in a way that you feel as though you are giving 100% of yourself to the love of what you have or are wanting to manifest, as if it already exists right now. And what I mean by that is don't expect anything to come to you. The more love you give out in life, the more love is going to return to you. You attract what you are. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So the more love you're giving, the more love you're experiencing, the more love and the more whatever is going to come back to you always. So you don't have to worry about receiving anything in return because you will. The more gratitude you practice, the more you will receive in your life. If the only prayer in your life is thank you, then that's enough, which is a quote by someone, I don't remember who. But yeah, the more love you can give, the more love you're going to experience. And yeah, I think that's about it, gratitude and how it can really help you. And I have many other stories about things that I manifest through gratitude. Many opportunities, people, relationships, health, so many things that you can achieve just with the power of gratitude. And I think it's a really wonderful spiritual practice. I think it's a wonderful life practice that everyone should be doing. And so hopefully you will incorporate it into your own practice. And I see I've gone 15 minutes, so I should go ahead and go. I hope this video has inspired you. I hope it's shown you something and helped you in some way. And if you're already practicing gratitude, thanks. I'm so grateful to anyone who's watching this. I know I kind of talk pretty quickly. And so, but if you've watched this far, then I'm very grateful to you. And hopefully we can connect and co-create this amazing reality together. So I'm very grateful for that. All right. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. And I will hopefully see you later.